Mark 1000. We are operating roughly 10-second delay. Sound balance actually is pretty good. I feel like the webcam's gonna have to change. Otherwise, we're okay. Maybe a little quieter. So we're going to config and brought this to 80. So it was at 70. Like we'll split the difference, 78. And we'll go from there. This might be a shorter stream today. I do have to go into work extra early. Reminder, July 5th, I will not be streaming due to also work and life issues. I will be streaming Wednesday, July 3rd. And if possible, and I feel like it, I might stream July 4th. Unclear. But at the very least, I cannot stream Friday, July 5th. So please keep that in mind. Other than that, no major announcements that I can think of. As always, today's broadcast is brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you very much for your support, whatever form that support comes in. It is truly appreciated. Always encourage conversation. Feel free to talk about whatever you want, ask about whatever you want. Just keep in mind my focus is on the game, not the chat. There's roughly a 10 to 20 second delay, depending on if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. Twitch or YouTubers, so Twitch is the 10, YouTube's the 20, respectively. And I tend to get distracted by anything and everything, especially if my lovely wife is involved. On top of all of that, no matter who you talk to, whether it be me or someone else, please keep in mind, keep it reasonable and respectful, and try to keep this a fun, relaxing place for people to hang out and be their dirty little selves. Oh, I should not say that. Just be themselves. If you happen to have a dirty mind, I fully support dirty minds. But, you know, reasonable and respectful. But I think that's good. I don't think there's a way to test this without diving in. So it's going to be a little weird going forward. Hello, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy 16. Specifically, the new DLC. Well, I guess at the time of recording this, it's been out for about 2 months? 3 months? Hold on. I need to check this. Release date, Rising Tide, DLC, FF16, April, May. Yeah, it's been out for about 2 months at the start of recording this. the Rising Tide DLC. Now, we beat the game, and we played Echoes of the Fallen. This is apparently supposed to be just... according to online, Echoes of the Fallen is supposed to take between 1 to 3 hours. This is supposed to take 3 to 6. So, Rising Tide is apparently twice the length? We'll see. We'll see. But, in order to test the sound balance, I usually don't do this during recording. We're going to have to adjust some things. So we're going to dive in. We're going to load up our game, which is Player Save 4. Yes. Should be this one. Oh, show manual? Autos. Oh. Ooh, right? 2024 117. Yeah, should be this one. Yes, a new questline, The Rising Tide, is now available by inspecting the reader table in Clive's hideaway chambers. Ooh. Okay. But we need to check with this delay if I'm getting an echo.
What can I do for my favorite nephew?
We'll just do this.
Do you know why?
We're not going to listen to this. I just need to see if there's an echo when he talks.
'Twas not 20 summers past.
Alright. No echo.
Your mother. But above all, and so you... Well...
Okay, so no echo, so I've
anything
done
I
it
wouldn't.
correctly. The other thing we need to check is... I go to, system. We got Cortana and invoke strange burdens both, but that's gotta be from something else. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Got a new Heaven's Orchestron. 2 of those. I don't know what this references. Let me see if I can look it up. I get the feeling it might be Final Fantasy XIV. That's one. Oh! Yes. It is specifically referenced. Apparently, this is a sword you can get in Final Fantasy XIV by playing through the Shadowbringers expansion. According to online. So that's cool. I'm probably gonna have to move the webcam. So we will do that next. Let's check out the Orchestrons real quick. So we got 2 new ones. Oh, there's... Oh, wow. Oh, no. So they've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 21, 2, 3, 18. That's 38. 39. 41, 2. 42. 42 new. DLC. Oh, I like them. They're both good. We can buy all these from a vendor. Oh, wait, hold on. No. Found in treasure coffer. Treasure coffer. Most of them are purchased from a vendor, but if at least 2 are found in a treasure coffer. So I may have to look those up. For those of you wondering, the goal of this DLC playthrough is we will play through the DLC, and then I will try to beat the game again. Just to see if the ending has changed at all. Alright, before we head into that, green over them means there's something we can get. So last off, yeah, no, if I go here, tired of having them to manually adjust your iconic ability sets each time you want to use different abilities. Did you know you can register up to 5 sets of iconic abilities via the Gear tab in the main menu? While on this tab, use L1 or R1 to cycle through the sets and customize them as you wish. Remember, you cannot edit or change sets with combat. I think that's new. So we have the Omega weapon, and this is our iconic ability set. I have found this is the easiest way for me to pump out as much damage as possible. So we got the Cortana, which is a 160. We can at least take a look at what it looks like. The Omega weapon, powerful, but it does not... If I remember correctly, it doesn't have its own... what's the word I want? Visual style? Like, that's not actually the Omega weapon we're looking at. It's a different weapon. Oh. What is this about? Oh.
Ty's tea stop the fits.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Medicine chest. That's new. Is that... So we have the Berserker Ring, temporarily increases it, so every time I do a precision dodge, we get a bonus to damage. We got all 3 of these in the, other DLC. Improves limit break induced enhancements while increasing HP regen during limit break by 50%. Also, fatal damage is taken while the limit gauge is full. A limit break is automatically triggered, preventing KO. So that's a good one. Increases 8 when taking damage while automatically restoring HP regain gauge. So, I found all 3 of these to stack and give me really good HP regeneration. What did we get? Is that... Hold on. Is that an item? Medicine chest. Oh, it's... Okay, so it's a beautifully colored chest that opens to reveal countless... Okay. So it's just stored... Okay. It's like, is that an item we can equip? Does it, like, auto-heal us? Okay, it's just a thing. Okay. Anything new here?
Clive,
Alliant reports.
anything catch your eye?
Yeah, so we've done every possible task.
You can help.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
And we've gotten everything possible in here. Okay.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
And she can review
Back again.
what we missed. Realm. Ask about origin. Yes.
Godspeed.
Okay. But we're not making for origin. That is the point of no return. Once you trigger that, you play endgame. What we are going to do real quick is check this out. Yeah, Hall of Virtue, arcade mode, stage replay, appearance, weapon. Oh, did they add? Oh, I like it. This is new. I distinctly remember the Omega weapon not looking like this. It just used... it used someone else's skin. Another sword skin. I was like, really? That's the best you can do? I like Cortana. That looks cool. This is the Buster Sword from FF7. I don't know what that one's from. I know what this one's from. Onion Knight. So we'll go ahead. Make it look like that. Oh, no, I screwed that up. I apologize. Hall of Virtue. Yes, commence training. Oh, perfect. There's the lock-on button. Alright, there's my dodge. Circle. Oh, there's my dash. Oh, that's my bad. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let's jump, attack, dash. Alright, there's my fire button. So if I do... get the burst timing. So that triggers this. I don't remember controls. Lock on. R2 is this. Triangle. There we go. Alright. Because the ideal, interesting. Oh, restart. There we go. The idea of this is lock on.
Nice try.
Dash. Go in and wail. Dodge. Didn't quite do that. Great home. Oh, pull him down. Deadly impulse. Oh, I missed. Oh, shit, hold on. Yeah. So there is a whole sequence where they're pulled down. I trigger the impulse. I gotta remember this. Then Diamond Dust for the stun. Then Giga Flare. Then Judgment Bolt. And then finish with Ignition and Will of the Wisp. I believe is the secret. So let's restart. Try not to get hit. I could do that better. Ooh, I'm not getting a single one. Alright.
Nice try.
There we go. Ow.
Too slow.
Pull him down. Diamond dust. That staggers them. Then I guess it doesn't matter. Then Giga Flare. Then Judgment Bolt. Then Willow. Then this. And that's how I usually get the most damage. Okay, so not quite, but I think we found end training. That's the cycle I've been doing. All right. Apparently there's new stuff here, so let's see.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best stock up while you can. Go on, then.
Yeah, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. We already have one of those. Alright, so we don't have this. How much money do we have? 200... Oh, that's what I should have... Oh, right, you guys couldn't see. 238,000. 231,000. Let's go ahead and buy that.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
So that got us a few more. We already have one of those, so there's no point in buying those. Oh, right. I don't use Strength or Stone Skin or Lionheart. Oh, that's new. So maybe we do want one of those. We'll go ahead and buy 3 of these.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
No, I don't need to buy these. We can get them somewhere.
Come again. Or don't.
I'll figure it out.
Not much bothered either way.
Don't think there's anything new here.
So what do I owe the honor?
Forge.
Same Fordian, do you?
Yeah, there's nothing we wanna...
Got it.
So let's go trigger. I believe... I open the world map. Right? If we go... Here, we can get free potions. So there's no need to buy potions. Maybe... Not you. Sorry.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Maybe one of these just to have one?
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
The rest we're good on. Yes.
Come again. Or don't.
Is there anything I can
Still alive,
sell?
are ya? Coin
Just
purse
to have
weighing
it.
you down.
20, 20, 20... I could probably sell 200 of these, if I need to. I believe they upped, right, in a few of these.
Come
We got
again.
plenty of money, no need.
Oh,
to.
don't.
Alright, so let's
I'm
go
not much bothered either way.
start the quest. And we'll go from there. So yeah, so we added the medicine box to our wall of memories. We have added the medicine chest and the dusk shard, which was right realm of the fallen or whatever it was of the fallen. That's what that whole DLC was about. The dusk shards are basically, for lack of a better term, counterfeit crystals. They'll work, but that you burn through them much quicker, and it turns out an AI was running it, that sort of thing. Typical Final Fantasy BS, if you're used to it. Alright, so Dear Sid. So that's new. I assume this starts the quest. I write you this note from Imperial Lands. Yeah, Echoes of the Fallen. That's what it was. Now write you this note from Imperial Lands. Yes, I know we said we'd be going straight home, but a little detour to trade the trinkets we pick up on our travels for some trusted guild seemed in order. Give the elders something to soften the shock of losing the dust crystals like. Sue says those crystals have long been a lifeline for our people, and though I may have been quick to comprehend your reasoning that they're not but a tether to a sinking ship, humble countryfolk like mine are rather less perceptive to them. He is. Wish me luck in turning them to the righteous path. In the unlikely event that we should find ourselves driven from our home at point of pitchfork, I trust will spare us a better 3. The lads can sleep on the floor in a pinch. Yes. I liked Family. Now I am curious if he's going to pop up in this DLC. As if I remember correctly, and I admit I could be misremembering, that there we go. They were kind of hinting that his people have something to do with the missing icon, the Leviathan, which what this DLC is all about. Let's check this out. Unmarked Sid. I shall not waste time missing words. Leviathan's dominant is in need of rescue. Oh. And despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me there is none better suited to the task at hand. For mine. I dare not reveal more for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands, but if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied. Okay. Interesting.
Leviathan the Lost. But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
No. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there. I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Or her.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Veil can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
Hey. Huh. Oh, shit. Okay. Quest destinations for the Rising Tide are indicated with whatever that symbol is. After accepting the quest, current objectives are displayed in the to-do list on the right-hand side of the screen. These will temporarily replace main scenario objectives. If you wish to restore main scenario objectives to the to-do list, you can do so on the Journal tab in the main menu. Right, find Layla in the Northern Reach. Before we do that, hi, Dion. Yes, so if you have, for those wondering, the original game and the DLC and you're playing through, this quest will not trigger till right before the point of no return anyways. In order to trigger this quest, you have to get to the point where Joshua and... oh, drawing a blank on her name. There's a way. The journal. We've done that one. That's weird. Not in system. I did turn motion blurs at 0, going for frame rate. Oh, I've drawn a blank on her name, but those two have basically pledged to not leave your side. They are now permanently in your party. And those are literally, generally speaking, quests near the end of the game. Real quick. So yes, I do need to move my webcam. To like there. Go ahead and shrink it a little bit. There. So now you guys can see when I'm using what abilities. Alright. We'll go ahead and leave. Head to the map. Head to the Veil. Head Northreach. I'm drawing a complete blank on her name. There's a way to see the party. Oh, actually... There we go. If I just want to see if I remember, but like if we go to the dim and then run through here. Hey, I remember Torgal. Who could forget Torgal? He's such a good boy. Yes, there's a potion and a high potion. And then what you do is travel back. Wait. No, I think I actually have to leave the map for it to respawn. Yes. So if I wanted another high potion, I could do the spawning trick. I feel bad now. I remember Joshua. Characters. FF16. Jill. Really? I forgot Jill. Why did I think it was something else? Oh, I bet I'm thinking of Benedicta. Alright, yeah, so it's Clive, Joshua, and Jill. And you have to do Jill's quest, which is like, nope, we are now in a group permanently together, and Joshua's quest of, nope, now we are permanently in a group together.
The garrison said they take
Let's
another
head to the
overlord.
Vale.
To the Vale it is then.
And you don't necessarily have to do them so late in the game. I just did them.
Looks like you've got thirst.
They both become... Here, I can safely say they're both of those quests
But
are
enough
in the
talk.
back third of the game. So you have to play through at least roughly 60 to 70% of this game before those two quests trigger. Once you do those two quests, then the Rising Tide triggers.
Fancy a peek
The
behind
Vale,
the veil, my
the
lord?
Fallen one triggers a little after the halfway point if you play normal, I believe.
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one. So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
Is she gonna be Leviathan?
We're here about the letter.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically.
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Okay. Leave. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Does anyone else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not if she realizes the value of the information she's party to.
And the danger it puts her in.
We could fight, but there's no point to. I mean, we can call Chocobo.
Ready, go? Yeah!
But it's such a short ride, I'm not sure we need to, but I do. How do I get off? Oh,
Be safe.
like I could do a fight real quick. How do I switch turtle? There we go. But we're so far over leveled though. I think the cap is currently 50? We're at cap, I can tell you that much.
Well, the tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
It's empty. Why am I not surprised?
There's a boat. See if you can find a boat. Skiff.
A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
Warm, so they haven't
The
been gone
embers are
long.
still warm.
So you're Sid.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Moats of Water.
The moats of water.
Leviathan.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yet that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished. Was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
Oh!
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
Alright, active time lore. Hey! Entries for the Rising Tide will now appear on active time lore. If you don't recognize the term or wish to know more about events currently unfolding, hold that button to access your information. So we know about Rieger and that sort of thing. I don't think we knew so Shula, leader of the most modern author of the letter asking for Sid, the outlaw's aid in rescuing the dominant of Leviathan. That the note was delivered via the Veil suggests that she shares a friendship with the Dane, though the fact that she preferred a tent upon the isolated bluffs far from Northreach for a meeting place over Isabel's establishment implies a need for the greatest secrecy. Right. Appeared in Valacita and forgotten. They speak of dominance past summoning great whale-like creatures capable of swallowing entire cities. Oh, that's... Whale-like sounds more like carbuncle. Also, the giant serpent. There we go. Northern Territories. I don't think we know about the Northern Territories. Nor do we know about Drake's Eye. After the mother first fell. Okay. So these are the barbarians again. But we wiped out their... because they were sacrificing people to their Mother Crystal. And we wiped out the head of the barbarian tribes, if I remember correctly. Their Pope. And their Mother Crystal. Was that at Drake's Eye? It might be at Drake's Eye. But then why are they like, oh no, we've never heard of Drake's Eye? Anyways.
So in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born.
There's gotta be more to it than that.
But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
Ooh, Lord dump.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause that was west of Rosalia. This is north of the Bay. Yeah. So what I'm thinking of happened here-ish, right? Oh, thank you. Right? Wasn't there a whole thing over here where we had to fight northern barbarians and kill their pope and that sort of thing? We had to go from Port Isolde. But anyways, the Lost Cloak. You managed to navigate the cloak's narrow mountaintop pass without plummeting to your death. You'll be rewarded with a breathtaking view of blighted wasteland stretching from the Olifeist Bay to the Sea of Grace. Again, I feel like they missed. I just want to point this out. They missed a storytelling step of every time you break a Mother Crystal, have a little bit of the blight just disappear. Not a lot. Just proof that what you're doing is correct. And I understand in life there are no guarantees. And that's probably the reason why they didn't do that, because they want you to question that if it's the correct choice the entire game. But I personally would have liked just some confirmation. Now, travel to the Lost Cloak.
All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
There's no blight! At least from this angle, there's no blight. Because there's plants.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here.
There's plant life. Also, no one has stumbled upon this in the 100 years. No lost seafarers. No ship off course. Nothing. This is supposed to be the waste.
It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
You like her axe. So did they find a way to beat the blight? Without killing people, hopefully?
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Hey. Go ahead and just touch them. I'll give me this change. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is Blight. Technically, we're here. So we're outside of the Blight, sort of.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Okay. Alright, so same enemies so far. I'm not gonna throw anything.
I was wondering when they'd pick up
They
our
are
scent.
level 50.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself then?
I just forgot about that. Oh no! No. I just caught this on cooldown, don't I? Whoa, love her ass. Everyone?
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
Okay, so she's a bearer. Wolves? Better than wolves.
All yours, Torgal!
Look at that. Whoa, that's cool. Right, I have a lock on. We're getting experience again. I don't know if we can actually level up for it, is the issue. But because we are getting experience again, I will trade out my gear. Yes. Yeah, We'll trade this out for... not the Rings of Time Loop. Wait. Ah, here we go. On Fortune of the Heavens. That's Gil. There we go. So we get that, just that little bit more of XP. Don't think we need to worry about ability points. Yeah, I've got 2,000. I think, like, and if I have to, I can shuffle things around. I can grab more things. I don't use Titan at all, so...
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
And Ignition. That's why I have Will of the Wisps and Ignition. They have really short cooldowns, so I tend to use them
Few
on
have ever
stand.
set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
What's that? Oh, that's what's holding him. Okay.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive.
I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me.
Okay,
Let's
so
get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
what about what we want to know? Okay, so that is the thing. As far as everyone else knows, this is all blighted land. So the fact that it isn't blighted land means something is up.
It's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
I mean... Don't need the ability points. Okay, so we can't get through this yet. We'll probably be backtracked. Or coming at it from a different angle.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
Can I break it? No, okay.
Caution, brother.
We leveled up! Alright. So the max is no longer 50. I'm gonna guess 60?
If the surge was an act of rage,
One wonders what prompted it.
Yeah. System. Control layout. Animal instinct, that's to see where we're going. Yeah, wait. Limit break, L3, R3. I thought there was a run button. Maybe you just have to move it up. Okay. Yeah. Plenty of magic to add. Also, reminder, I know this is an hour into the recording, but my father was a loot goblin, or my mother was an explorosaurus, or my mother was an explorosaurus, or my father was a loot goblin. However you want to spin it, I will explore every nook and cranny, and I will try to grab and pick up everything. So please try to keep that in mind. If they're not gonna attack me, I'm not gonna attack them.
could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay?
Oh, I don't think the natives would have liked that. Before we go into town, it's kind of just an area. I'm guessing there's probably some story significance here at some point. And or possibly a bounty.
On evening tides,
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Absolutely gorgeous.
Outsiders? Well, I never.
Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of Southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours.
That is something they set up in the original. Remember, we found a whole thing where there's a secret society that is burying the truth of everything and trying to twist things or hide things to their ends. The storyline just kind of ended, but I would like to see more dealt with that.
That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
That'll be them then. Don't look like much if you ask me.
I mean, I spy.
Look, that one's got a black cape.
Do you think he's the leader?
Alright, I can't. I want to talk to the blacksmith.
Intruders! We must flee!
It's all right. They're the tributary's guests.
After what their kind did to us. It's wrong.
Dude, you weren't even alive when it happened. Let it go.
Oh, do you think he bites?
Who? The Hound? Or his master?
The way she said that, I think she wants me to bite.
Welcome to Haven. The tributary awaits you within the Witten Hall.
Okay.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walyas.
This man, Wallius, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walyas is still a baby.
A baby?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Wallius was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the Icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him.
What?
Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the surge.
What were they gonna do with him? Is my question. If the Icon was like, no, you can't do this to this child, I'm killing you all. What were they gonna do to the child and the Icon?
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Ooh, more flair. Peaceless thrill.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have to ask you for recompense, poor as we are.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Sid! You are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about? I wonder if you could help me.
It's side quests!
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat? He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making, so I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I
What
know
the
it
hell?
sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
Alright.
Fine.
Weird.
Which flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called. We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
2 basketfuls it is.
Is she a stalker? Okay. I'm just saying, the way she's acting. Okay, we can't go this way.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls. to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts.
Oh?
Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
That implies if you're near water and you see those little flowers, the ones who planted them. Cool?
The mirrors. My people believe they frighten off trespassing demons by showing them the evil in their hearts. Would you care to take a look?
Will it let me? No? Okay, it's not gonna let me.
My people believe they frighten off trespassing demons.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavart's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband, and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah. Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she? Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavart may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
Okay. So it's, this is more than what she said. After completing the main objective of some quest, you may be given the option to quick travel to the quest's final destination. You see a prompt in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Hold down that button to immediately travel to the NPC eagerly awaiting your return. Of course, this option is not mandatory, and you're free to ignore it. It can also be completely disabled if.
Time to
So if I want to, I can travel there, but I want to talk to this guy first. It's right over there. We're fine.
Where in the blue? Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little Rills decided to make herself scarce. Ah, the heavens only know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I? You wouldn't mind?
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah, a free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still, especially once she heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! Should have seen her little eyes light up. Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
Okay. Not gonna prioritize it. Since we're right here, let's go talk to the blacksmith. Pavart.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
That woman.
Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still, here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
All right, then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. To remind us where we come from, like.
That is a beautiful blue.
As motes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I shall get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
Oh, well. It was a pleasure to meet you.
How poetic.
Wasn't it just?
Okay. Oh, we did get some experience. Okay, enhancing your feet, titanium block, another block attacks from behind. Oh, well, storing a small amount of the HP regain gauge, not just HP. Okay, that's not bad. Haven Foundry now available. Let's see what he's got.
What is it you want?
Yeah, we've already done all these. So nothing new. Circle of Heaven. That's a downgrade. Like, I could make it. But it's a downgrade. Although we can reinforce. Nope, still a downgrade. Even +2. Apparently I have one. I do not have one of these, but it's a downgrade. Don't have a platinum belt, but I don't need it. Yeah. There's nothing here to... Everything's a downgrade. So we already have... Yeah, because I have the Fallen Bracelets. And something... Yeah, and the Fallen Belt, which is 10640. And nothing else, at least for right now, comes close. And my weapon's like a 420 or something like that.
A good tide to you.
Right? Sorry, Omega Weapon's 410. So there's nothing that's gonna beat that, at least for right now. As far as equipment goes, we have the best.
Hear me, mine ancestors.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river.
Nice that.
Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will.
Okay.
This must be the path.
There she is.
They're not here either.
Why would we...
It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
You must be Ruka.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Everything might be a stretch.
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only one she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out.
Makes sense.
A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as travelling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Ruka's back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
Ageless tallow. Okay. And then a ton of bloody hide. Rat Haven stores now have been crafting that, but that does kind of imply we'll be going back and forth from the village.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, was the route you wanted? This is all we have.
It is an upgrade. Alright, so we'll grab this.
Here you are.
Upgrade.
Well, if you're sure you need it.
Might as well.
Here you are.
And then everything else. So. That we're not selling. I don't think we need 1,433. What if we do?
I'll be here.
Let's see if there's any crafting. I don't think we need 1,400.
What is it you want?
Oh, sorry, we'd want reinforce. No. No upgrade? Alright. I don't need the money, so I won't sell it yet. But I do feel like...
How long
do
you think this bridge has been stuck?
Wait
Suddenly,
for the
there were curls everywhere, look.
Right, so we gotta watch out for curls.
Off to the surge, are you? Well, just you stay close to the tributary. We don't want you getting lost in the forest.
There's a pair of...
Yeah. Oh! Oh!
Ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
So there's a bit to explore here. Okay. I don't think we'll cap out on levels. Oh, wrong button. That's gonna be overkill. Not overkill. Fucking up.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother? Did you have to ask?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, so this is gonna be something later. Yeah, this is gonna be something later. Yeah, wasn't on the map. Alright, so we'll ignore these for now. I get the feeling we want to be visiting them later, and we'll do a loop, I guess. Fiery!
All yours, Torgal!
Oh. What are those? Tonberries? Ooh.
Tonberries. foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
All yours, Torgal! Over here! Now, Torgal!
Not as dangerous as I thought they might be.
Now, Torgal! It's all yours, Torgal! Sick 'em!
Chunks of wire right. Alright. Yeah. So we can either zoom around right to left or left to right. We'll just, like I said, we're gonna do a circle, so.
All yours, Torgal! Attack!
Signs of the Fallen. Oh, no! What? Alright, hold on. I know there's a lock-on button. I am obviously not hitting it. Right, I'm resetting the camera. L2. Alright. Ow. Actually, I can't do this. Oh, we got a parry. Nice. Diamond Dust. Probably impulse into Diamond Dust. Right. See? Nah, we're doing fine. I did screw that up. There's the precision dodge. That doesn't matter at this point, he's so low. I took so many hits I shouldn't have.
That's better.
There, pop a potion.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
Wrong button. don't need to kill them. But we won't. And this is where we started. Go back the way we came. Goblin coin. Nice. Those are only for selling. Pretty.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
I mean, I see loot, I grab loot. There's no reason to kill the
Might I
deer.
inquire about the Ray of Light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
Alright, so those are dying.
Careful.
Very well. Nope. God damn it, I did it again. So much overkill. There's a turtle. There's another turtle. Okay, so we can't go this way yet, technically. But it doesn't stop us from sticking our nose. Oh, looting stuff. Okay. Hi. Oh, come on.
Too slow.
There we go. Down. Diamond dust.
Waken winds!
Dagger. Oh, well. Not quite. Uh-oh. sorry. Denver. Sorry, Judgment Bolt. And the Giga Flare. Ah, he's dead. We could fight another one. There's no need.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
True. Odin. We ended up fighting him at the bottom of an ocean, right? Odin? Okay. So... This is... So here's the issue. Here, we'll start this. We'll travel them. So it's not frozen, it's literally trapped in time.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes. The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
There's no map, so this is part of it too. So they might hide kind of things, but they're not going to hide all.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
Well, more than that.
It's not right.
No, it's not.
There. Up ahead. Down in the center. Follow me.
Oh! I thought this would be like a whole dungeon.
still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin, committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallace's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
At this point, the only one he doesn't have is Leviathan. I assume there is going to be a fight.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong.
Not quite Leviathan?
He was just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
What did your people do? Clive has claimed a portion of the Icon Leviathan's essence, including with Leviathan, not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, which has no effect on the game, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Cross-Swell, inescapable rush of water that pummels enemies from multiple angles. Okay, Leviathan's iconic feat, Serpent's Cry, can be used to summon Clive's off-arm, a sea-spitting serpent capable of dealing precision strikes to enemies at great distances. Pressing square in this state will unleash a tidal turret. Multiple bursts of water capable of forcefully knocking back smaller creatures, while pressing L1 will fire a powerful jet of water, a tidal stream, at enemies situated just outside range. Using these attacks will deplete your tidal gauge. Becoming unavailable when the gauge is empty, the gauge will slowly replenish over time, but can be filled quicker by pressing R1. Time a second press perfectly with the on-screen prompt, you immediately refill the gauge, as well as earn an unlimited ammunition for a short period of time. The tidal gauge is also replenished when successfully executing a precision dodge. While using Super Sky, pressing circle again while dodging will allow you to roll in the air, extending the dodge even further. Tidal dart can be used while rolling by pressing square. Okay.
Leviathan? No, just an eggy. But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Hold on. Right dot. Okay, there, we got a double tap. Oh, R1. I didn't do that. Okay. That worked. Oh shit! It's a machine gun! Okay.
Oh, look. It has friends.
R1 didn't do it. I am not liking this. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can I at least do this? Alright. Yeah. Okay. This is weird. Got a shotgun. Thank you for the heal. Rogue. Nope. This is weird. So that's not really damage. Okay. Ow.
Thanks, boy. There's a good boy.
Refill. So this is literally a shotgun. And the more shots you can get on a person, the more damage you do. Oh, gotta refill. Yeah, it's a shotgun. It's not a rifle. It's a shotgun. So you want to be up in their face, firing it off. I'm not sure I like this. Okay, great.
Is everyone all right?
Does give us options.
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm sorry, Walyas. I will make this right.
Okay.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Okay, before we do that, first of all, abilities. Leviathan channel, top left. Yeah. Oh, we can get them all. So let's look. Summon a water. Yeah, that one actually powerful. Attacks. Mastered. So this does a ton of stun. So more. Oh, more stun. Okay. Abyssal Tear. Interesting. What's this? Tsunami! Swap and spell all enemies caught in the surge. Does have an upgrade. $6,000? That is a lot of stuff. So if we use it for stun and not damage, I'm thinking, what can we replace? Mastering it lets us use it everywhere. So if we master it, that means I want to try this. So let's... get rid of this. $6,000. We do need that. We're not doing... Nope, we need that. Oh, hold on. This is 4 and 3. This is 4 and 2. Get rid of this. Grab this instead. Okay. Sorry. What we can try to do is... that stays the same. This is Impulse. That's a lot of stun. What if we... but see, that's the thing. 4 and 3. We're changing this to Leviathan. Four stun, 5 stun, 3 stun, 5 damage and 2 versus 4 and 2 versus well, let's try it. So, Tsunami. So we switch to Serpent's Cry. We do Giga Flare Tsunami. So the question is... This is technically more stun. But we have to aim it versus the bolts where you just throw them out. The other thing we can mess around. Here. It's just to see. I do want 3 and 2 versus 2 and 2. I mean, that's a lot of stun. Ramu is 4 and 3, so it's more stun than damage, but this might be more damage than stun. So I'd like to try that out. This is a ton of stun. This is my range, and it actually has a pretty good dodge built in. We tried that, we didn't like it. Too many steps. We'll keep these. What do I need? $5,500. So, just to help with that, we definitely want the nourishment bit. I'm not kneeling my precision dodges. So for now, I think we do the Wages of Warcraft. And we let that sit. So that's what we will use going forward. I would like a way to try that out. All that stuff out. But,
Look, Dad! The tree's back. Do you think the same?
I will save, and unfortunately because of work, I will have to end it here. So we'll end it here for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Let me go tap that. Giggity. I enjoyed Final Fantasy XVI. It was a very well done. It was a well done Final Fantasy story with an okay action RPG mechanic. So I am enjoying this. Don't know how much this is. But yeah, I look forward to playing this. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, or comment, smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I have made. That's this. Come on over and check me out when I stream live. I will save over there. Oh, I have 2. Oh yeah. That'll just give me that 1 before the final fight, 1 after the final fight, and 2 in here. Until we see each other again. Wait, hold on. Best just check out. Come check me out live when I stream on Twitch and YouTube. I can't remember that. Every Sunday through Friday, like permitting. Thank you very much for joining me. And until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. If you're watching live, we are done today. Again, I have to end early because of work. I will say I'll be back Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. Hope to see you then. If you're watching on YouTube, we are done for the day. If you're watching on Twitch, it's Monday, so we usually raid Sims, but we will raid someone and I will run ads. Who else is doing Terra Invicta? Everyone else is doing Final Fantasy XIV. Oh. Yeah, we'll do Simus. Monday's pretty much Simus Day, so let's go ahead and do Simus.